Talked it all from the start. Changed the way that I perceive the night.
All right, session 19 now. Oops, that is not what I want. I want the game. Okay, so last night we sided with the Samines and we had the siege, or we were at, what is it, Nabokov castle? I don't think it's a castle. Fort? Wherever we were. And then we got captured and tortured, and now we're trying to escape. So we're getting close to getting to the second region, to Khuntza. Evening, mate. Evening. I don't know why the game's taking so long. Apparently we're running an install script.
You suck, you jackass.
Was there an update today? Is that why we're maybe... No, there wasn't. I don't know what it's doing. Let's cancel that. Let's try it again. Running install script. Sure. What's been happening? Have you played any more? Here we go. I need to catch up to where you're up to.
So, what would you little maniacs like to do
It's the first time you
first?
actually caught me starting up. There you go. Very start of a stream. Which means you can pick up from exactly where you're up to the end of last night. I did go looking today. I was going to get that clip. Well, I clipped the guy who I shot in the back. But I need to get a clip. In fact, I need to go in and like record it from my save games. If I have a look, actually. Like, I need to go back to one of these. And record that guy saying the yanking my pistol line. Should I even do that now? In fact, let's do that. Haven't had time. Yeah. This game is such a time suck too. Where am I now? No, it's before this. What one did I just load? Death of Stalin. I don't think I've heard of it. This might be it. Alright, hold on a second. I need to record this in high quality so I can turn it to a chair. And then I'll pick the story up.
Lost for words?
There's no reason to argue. We're both on the same side.
On the same side? Are you yanking my pistol? Your lot killed many of our good men this morning. I feel like punching your teeth in.
That should be that. Let me just check that I got a good... Because when I looked at it today, my webcam was covering part of him. So we want to really clean a yank in my pizzle. Won't be able to see this. 1 second. Should be able to see this. Yeah.
Lost for words?
There's no reason to argue. We're both on the same side.
On the same side? Are you yanking my pizzle? Your lot
Alright,
killed
there it is
many
there.
of our good
I'm
men
going to turn
this
that
morning.
into a cheer. That's a job for tomorrow. Are you yanking my pizzle? All right. All right.
They really messed you up.
You didn't emote enough.
Gotta clean that.
I don't know. I think it was still a goodie you yanking my pizzle.
You really are an ox. Now hold still. This is gonna hurt.
It's not so terrible.
No? The last time you got this kind of a thrashing was near Budweiser.
How much of a badass is
You
Catherine?
really met your maker.
You're exaggerating.
Sorry.
That's the torture room.
Jan Shishka always have a beer to throw in.
Get cleaned up. I don't have a lockpick, of course I don't. What's the goal here? Find the keys and kill Istvan. Get back the confiscated items. Search for the orders. Search for orders in the scribe's chamber. Holy shit. Okay.
What's the matter? Are you afraid of thunderstorms?
To hell with the storm. It's this castle. I keep hearing the wind howling in my chamber. And all these stories about devils and hell. Do you even know what's beneath the castle? Caves. And I hear they go really deep.
I've already been down there.
I don't have a fireplace in my chamber, so no chimney neither. I don't hear no wind howling. But it's fucking cold.
Get to see how well my rain mod works. Oh, it's going to be storming over here, is it? Aha. And this is where I came from. What am I doing? So I have to go past those two soldiers by the looks.
You don't have to both be here.
I might do that.
How long are these two
Pray
going to
some
talk for?
hellspawn doesn't jump you while you're on your own.
Christ, you're a
Oh yeah,
twat.
I'll get all my stuff.
Get
then.
out of here.
Good day to you.
How did that clown not see me? Is he fucking stupid?
You're in for an arse kicking, you piece of shit!
Ah, what the fuck? Where's my sword?
What do you want? You want to try me? Two. Show your stuff.
Fair enough. All right.
You want to try?
Fuck! I'll just take on the whole.
Show what you're made of.
Motherfucker.
Useless. You won't be able to take another one like that.
Fuck, is that everybody? I think that's what I was meant to do. Just relay and go up the top. No. This is fine. There's no reloading here. Can you tell if it's probably not worth trying to upgrade, is it? I'll be fine.
Ride the horse into the ground if you like. You'll pass through Senates. That belongs to the Rosenbergs, and they'll give you a fresh one. Here's the report for von Berghoff.
Are you lost, baby girl?
I almost felt sorry for Ratzit's bastard. But we got what we want.
That's really bad. And I shot that guy last night.
Find your spy.
Shooting that guy got me good. I really enjoyed it. Right in the back. While there's another guard yelling at me, telling me to put the gun away.
What's the matter? You worried about me?
Not at all.
Don't worry, I'll be fine.
You've grown into a very capable young man. But you still have to learn to fight for your place in the sun. Nobody will hand anything on a platter to men like you and me.
I won't forget that.
Farewell.
See ya.
Farewell, dear boy.
It's his game. Henry looks dead inside. Surprise, motherfuckers. What's in here? Hidey hole. What? Has it? Okay. Oh yeah, no, we're right.
Almighty. Come on! There'll be trouble.
We're already in trouble.
Fucking hell. What? Find the keys, kill list fun, get back my items. Okay. Hey, apparently it's somewhere around here. What?
Ink. This must be the scribe's chamber. Nothing. Nothing. There aren't any orders here.
You can sit. It's not creepy.
The enquiries.
Oh, that was in your gameplay, the floating inkwell. That's obviously just a mapping error.
It doesn't look like there's anything interesting here. That leaves Istvan's chambers.
This is the alchemy bench. Take his stupid clothes for the Riz. It's still shit. It's better though, you've got to admit.
You just won't give up, will you?
Unless the game did get patched today, and in that case it might have been overwritten.
You know, I actually like that about you. It reminds me of someone.
I'm not like you.
Indeed. Last time you let me go. That's not my style. And it came back to haunt. So, what's it gonna be? A fair fight? Or are you finally going to learn?
Dishonorably? Oh, I don't think I wanted to go dishonorably, do I? He's a bit of a dick, but I think it's more fun just to fight him. What did you do?
And I love
Those
my
glasses
hooks.
ruin the moves. Yeah, they're meant to be there. Did you duel or did you go dishonor? I feel like dishonor is... You fought him. Should we see what happens when you dishonorably kill him then? Just a pure shanking.
In the end, see, I was right. The stronger dog fucks the bitches.
That's right. Out the window. Don't tell me if I fought him, I got his clothes for the Riz. Because I'm going to have to go back and fight him. Like, do I want his clothes? Or does it end the same with him going out the window no matter what I do? I need answers. In the honourable, you put a sword through his chest. You still push him out. Okay, so I didn't gain or lose anything there. His sword's actually pretty good.
Better take a look in his chambers upstairs.
I'm saying his chambers, is it? Dishonourable seems more my style. Thank you.
Chambers. Maybe I'll get lucky. Our things. Great.
Probably over encumbered? No. His sword is like better than mine. No. No, it's not.
And Ishtvan's keys. But no sign of the orders. At least I found the most important things. Those stupid bloody orders.
Do I want to sell that stuff? Definitely want the straw hat. Like, was there anything worth a lot? It's too hard. It's like 70. The dagger's worth only 20. Oh, those I'll take. Another nice sword. Yeah, I grabbed it back. I grabbed the stuff that was worth $1,000. I grabbed back. What am I missing? I've checked everything. I still don't have the fucking orders. Oh my god. Get it. The other tower.
Maybe. Maybe not.
Is there a second
Maybe fuck
tower?
yourself.
I checked everything here. And in there. There's obviously chests that I hadn't done, but it won't be in a locked chest, will it? Surely. We should be getting drunk while we do this. It says in the... Oh, all the way back down there. Other tower. I see what you mean. Yeah, gotcha. I got that shield in my collection. That's a lot to carry. Fuck it. These are all the soldiers, or I literally knock them all the fuck out. Who's this motherfucker? Oh, it's Godwin. I was like, who the fuck? Is he even trying? Found him.
I think we have everything. We can go.
You took our things.
I did.
We have the orders. Let's get out of this accursed place.
Should have taken the shit in his seat, in his desk drawer. Shit. Now where did he go? Let's go. Took you so long. I should have sat down. That would have made it fucking better. Can't do it here? Oh yeah, I can. Sick. What are you doing, Godwin? Out to the caves. Already been down here once before. Come on, mate. Follow me.
Great. Do you have the keys?
We have the keys, the orders, and our things.
And also a rather nice sword. I suppose you settled things with the Hungarian.
I fear
Before
you're
you let
underestimating the
start exchanging
sneakiness,
revenge
sir.
stories, give me the keys.
Sneaky, sneaky.
I have to find the right one.
Here you are. Istvan is dead. I killed him.
And is it a weight off your shoulders? Has anything changed?
I had my torch out. Can we not have the torch? I behaved like he would have. I feel great. I don't feel any better.
To tell
I'm
the
dead
truth,
inside.
I don't
I'm
feel
dead
any
inside,
better.
Henry.
I feel sort of empty.
Don't worry. That will pass in time.
There's a hole in your heart where hatred used to be. You have to fill it with something.
Pretty words, Father. But what if he finds he can't fill it? Is it possible to ever get rid of the empty feeling?
Concentrate. On the fight, lad. That never ends.
Have you forgotten? You can fill that hole with faith in our Lord.
It's very
How
dark.
did you kill Ishban? Did you follow my advice or take needless risks?
No, he was awake. It almost looked like he was waiting for me. But even if he'd been asleep, I'd have woken him up. Revenge is best done face to face.
You're right. I reckon I'd have woken up the bastard too. so he'd know who was taking his life. And why.
I used to be like you two.
Ain't
But
nothing.
age changes a man. Some
Just in
say
time for the
it
world's
brings
darkest
wisdom.
cutscene.
If everyone in the world was as wise as you, we'd all go stark raving mad.
If you've all finished chatting, I'd like to remind you where we are. We have to vanish, now!
Is it far? Zizka won't make it too far on foot.
I'll make it.
How should I know? I've never been here before. I think the passage ends somewhere in Apollonia, and that's a short way from the castle. There's an old poacher's camp in the rocks there, and my people will be waiting there. You go first, Henry, and light the way. I'll lock the gate behind us.
Well, let's go then.
Like the way
I
she
just
says.
hope we won't get buried alive.
In that case, at least we'll have a burial with a priest.
See, I had my torch out. Fucking go. Where does this go? What? Maybe this isn't the tunnel I was in before. Did you say I got a snake, Tomax? I'm just going to get amongst it. Don't go too far from. Okay. I swear there was one here. Cave in Apollonia. That comes all the way underneath here, up to the bottom. Better not be jump scare time. Fuck, which way were they here?
Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe fuck yourself.
Minor who?
The Minotaur was a
What's down here? Did I miss something down here? No.
A maze. It's an ancient classical myth. I read it in the seminary.
I know a lot of bull-headed men. I don't know. And how did this mini tower of yours come to have a bull's head?
Hurry up.
Very wise.
No, I have to add, he
Oh, yeah,
had
good
quite a
point.
bit of help from Princess
I'm just
Marianne.
ignoring what they're
She
saying.
gave him a magical thread to help him find his way out of the labyrinth.
Monsters and princesses with magical thread? Must have been an interesting seminary, eh?
I used it to polish my Greek.
I think I can figure out what you were polishing. Over a story where a mythical queen has relations with a bull?
That sound effect was sudden and jarring. What the fuck?
Oh?
Fresh air at last. Now, if we had a little wine.
They've noticed we're gone. Fuck. How far are your people with the horses?
Young Mick
You thought something crashed?
out to the south at an old
Oh,
camp.
that sound, yeah. I thought you guys were playing some sort of a sound effect or something on the stream. I was like, what?
Supposing we take a look at Sigismund's letter. See what the bastard is plotting.
Oh, good idea. Here, give me some light. Now, let me see. I, Sigismund of Luxembourg, by the will of God, King of Hungary, Dalmatia, and Bohemia.
Oh, Christ, skip that.
And I therefore call my loyal ally.
You suck!
Sigismund is mushering his allies and their armed forces to Kuttenberg.
What does it mean?
Jackass, thanks, man.
It means that he's lost patience.
But he's planning to crush the resistance while he still can.
So, von Burgov and von Aulitz have gone to Kuttenberg?
Yeah. And my friend Hinek of Khuntza is at Suchtal Fortress, not far from Kuttenberg. And Liechtenstein is in Kuttenberg too.
Sounds like we're all going to Kuttenberg. Everyone's in Kuttenberg.
And we have to help Capon.
Yeah, but first we must get away from here. Only he can't get far on
He can
foot.
look after himself.
I'll bring the horses to the road. You wait here.
But the place is crawling with them.
You go ahead. They'll give up in a while. We'll move further back inside.
When you meet Mika, the password is Falcon. God go with you, lad.
Password is Ken sent me. Always Ken sent me. Yeah.
Everyone ready? We're looking for an old priest and 2 men. They're killers.
Where have we got to fucking get to? Meat maker is the abandoned camp. Easy. Fucking easy.
Huh?
Oh shit, I didn't know they were coming that close. Is that her? There must be.
I just wanted a head, but I didn't catch one anyway.
I heard you say you shot a deer.
What? I didn't say that.
You can't drag bodies. Am I meant to be able to drag bodies?
Oh, it's late. What do you want from me?
Do you buy wolf ears?
That's right. You get a few groschen for every dead animal.
This is a fucking good deal.
Here they are.
A dead wolf is a good wolf. Nobody's going to cry for them around here. Take care. Have a good night.
And now he's... I had a conversation with him, sold him some wolf ears, and then he goes back to being total. It does make no fucking
Depends on
sense.
who's asking.
That does not make
I'm here to...
sense.
It doesn't.
Vulcan. Password is Vulcan.
All right. I'm Mika. Where's Catherine?
It all went tits up. We've got a wounded man. We need to take the wagon all the way to the passage to load him on.
Where is it, anyway?
We left the wagon and the horses just outside of alone. The soldiers are combing the forest. Nobody can get through till they stop. Fuck. I thought we could sneak out of here. But if someone's wounded...
You don't look too good neither.
Listen, my brother and the butcher's hand are guarding the wagon.
But if we don't show up by daybreak, that means something's gone wrong, and they'll leave. Someone has to tell them what happened.
All right, I'll go. Go and find Catherine in the cave. She'll fix you up. Where exactly is the wagon?
Keep heading south from here until you come across a cliff split in two. There's a broken down wagon standing nearby. Go between the rocks, up the hill, then head south. If you pass by an abandoned camp, you'll know you're going the right way. It's another mile or so past the camp. Just keep heading south. You should come across them then. We're parked a bit off the road, so as not to be seen.
Right.
Don't forget to say the password Falcon to them too, so they don't kill you on sight.
All right.
Good luck. God be with you.
I'm with you.
Voices are so quiet. In-game music sound volume. What's the difference between main volume and sound volume?
Look at me. Look at me. I'm the captain now.
Just kill me. Why did I part with his longsword? What? The fuck? Let me up. Like,
Everyone, here! Show what you're made of!
like, fuck, this is a fair fight. I'm under suspicion.
Show your stuff! We're gonna go down!
Is there anything that actually Increases like stealth.
Take a good look around.
Broken wagon. I'll have to head up the hill here. We should keep going south from here.
Oh man, I got ages to go to get down there. Fuck.
Vulcan! Catherine sent me. Things got a bit complicated.
Ken sent me, not Catherine. does he get to sleep?
Carry straight on to Yichin. The merchant road will take you right to Kuttenberg.
Well, you're not coming with us?
No. I have to go back to Razig and Hanush and tell them what's been planned and what happened to Lord Capon.
This rain will look the same. Is this a cutscene rain? It's like a pre-rendered video. It's currently running at 610 frames a second.
I'll do my best.
Look, if you find yourself stuck, look for Sir Odorin of Rabosh and give him this ring. He'll help you, even if he's not too happy about it.
Godspeed!
So, we finally got him. How does it feel? I said,
How does it feel?
Do you really think you could get rid of me? No, no, dear boy. You and I still have a lot of work to do.
Henry? Are you hurt? You fell asleep. Are you all right?
Is it much further?
We'll reach Sukdal shortly, if those woodcutters by the forest weren't making it up. They looked pretty frightened.
Maybe they were just in awe of your beauty.
My, you've got... Silver tongue, eh?
Not that I want to contradict, but I think there might be another reason. Sigismund is riding roughshod over the country, so the people are cautious. I can't blame them.
If it was only Sigismund. The devil is just as bad.
I thought we'd sorted all this out. He's no saint, not by any means. But he is an ally of the king. And my friend.
Who is?
The dry devil.
Lord Hinek of Khuntza, Burgrave of Znojmo Castle. A great warrior, and at this moment a guest of the Lord of Sukhdo.
He's a drunkard. And a dangerous, violent man.
I'll watch him, don't you worry.
You always say that, and there's always trouble. How do you propose to watch a fella like that? He's mad.
Can you give it a rest? I don't need you insulting him before I get a word in.
Great. So I'm to keep my mouth shut, eh?
Say what you like, just don't go bugging the devil. At least for a while. That's all I'm asking.
woman.
What is this Sukhdo place we're heading to?
The fortress of Lord Pisek, mint master to King Wenceslas himself.
My word! And will a man of his stature see us?
Ain't gonna see
We'll
ya.
find
He's
out
got an
soon
important
enough.
visit.
But I hope Dry Devil vouches for us.
And what's your plan after that? We have to save Sir Hans.
Don't worry, we'll get to that, if it's not too late.
Hopefully it won't be. He's a noble, so they'll ransom him.
I don't know. His uncle has a reputation for being a pinch purse. Do you know him, Henry?
Yeah. Well, I don't know where you heard that from. He was always kind to me.
Oh, but that's all by the by anyway. I intend to wage war, not parley. And if I know Dry Devil, he's of the same mind.
Won't it be dangerous for Sir Hans?
It will, and for us too. But I'm sure Lord Capon is expecting that. He rode to Trotsky as a messenger to von Berghoff. I reckon he must have had some idea what might happen.
Okay.
Long last.
What's this? The gate's wide open.
Watered, fed, saddled, first thing. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Greetings. What's your business here?
The blessing of our Lord Jesus Christ, sir. I expect you're Peter Pisek. I am Jan Žižka of Trocnov. I have an important message for your guest, Hinek of Khuntza. Actually, for you two.
A message for the Dry Devil?
Well now, Captain Žižka and young Henry.
Margrave Jobs.
Sir.
I'm afraid your friend Hinek is no longer here. But I'd love to know what brought you two together. But also, what the hell happened to you?
Well, sir...
Unfortunately, I'm otherwise occupied at the moment. Get some rest. You're clearly in dire need of it. We'll talk tomorrow. Sir Peter, please, take care of our guests.
Yes, sir.
Let's go!
He's all we needed.
You must be tired and hungry after your journey. Follow me.
You have a very fine fortress, my lord.
I'm glad you think so.
You don't?
To be honest, I'd much prefer to go back to Khuntza.
Holy shit. Holy shit. Okay. Why am I dressed like a fool? Wait, have I got 4 now? No. My bling's been replaced. Welcome to Jurassic Park. Yeah, I've just hit the other side of the map. And it's all unlocked because I got a perk that unlocks like the whole map. There's a lot going on here.
Life in a fortress isn't ideal for a man with my experience.
And with your fortune.
That gets worryingly smaller every day, Lord Trotsnov.
Hardly surprising if you're putting up the Margrave here.
The fuck
no, that's
just happened to me then? Oh, I'm hungry as fuck.
Down to his Hungarian cousin, if you get my meaning.
Just watch where you're going next time.
Shut up. Come on, Poiter. Talk to me. No? What are we meant to be doing? Shit, I swear he had a talk thing just before.
Eat whatever takes your fancy, my friends. You look like you've had a hard journey.
The journey wasn't so bad, especially compared to what came before it.
Where are you coming from, anyway?
From Trusky.
That's Sir Otto von Burgo's domain. What were you doing there, pray tell?
We were in a castle cellar, talking to an old acquaintance.
My God, how did that happen?
Simple. I'm in the service of Lord Suckle of Lamberg, same as Dry Devil, and I had a job to do around Trusky, if you get my meaning.
Absolutely. But it wasn't much of a success, was it?
Actually, it was pretty much. We even took a castle.
Well, more like a small stronghold.
And we nearly got von Berghoff, too.
And what prevented you from completing that righteous deed?
Markvart von Aulitz.
I know that name. He's the commander of the Prague militia.
Exactly. And they came with him.
But why would the Praguers send forces to Trotsky?
Ah, but they didn't, sir. They weren't sent to Trotsky, but here. They just stopped off to visit von Berghoff because he was in a tight situation, and they took him along with them.
Here? To my fortress? Christ almighty.
Not just here, but everywhere where King Wenceslas still has supporters.
And that's also one of the reasons why we're here. We came to warn you. It seems Sigismund's run out of patience. He's going to break the truce and finish off the rebellion while he still has time. So he's convened all his followers in Kuttenberg with von Berghoff and von Aulitz in the lead. It's just a matter of time before the battles begin.
We've got to secure the fortress quickly, stock up on supplies, reinforce the guard and drill the troops. But I'm grateful to you, friends. Wait here. I'll have the best wine I have brought to you. Bring that red from Burgundy right away.
You might want to save some for Jobst.
I'll gladly risk his displeasure for this occasion.
It seems we both have the same opinion of Jobst, eh?
Well, that is, I wouldn't dream of disrespecting the Margrave. Where do you know him from?
I don't really know him as such. We merely know each other due to my original trade.
Yes, I've heard of you. They say you used to be, well...
Yes, a bandit. It's no secret, sir. King Wenceslas even put a price on my head once. And Catherine here, she...
I'm sure that's of no interest to the noble gentleman. And anyway, if anyone knows Jobst well, it's Henry here. You two are quite on friendly terms, aren't you?
Well, we only met once, in fact. When he came to see Lord Hanush in Rattay.
Anyway, we're straying a little from the point. As I said, one of the reasons we came here is to warn you. And the other reason goes by the name of Hinek, the Dry Devil. Where is he?
Well, he was here for a while, at my invitation.
Was here? So he's gone?
Where did he go?
I couldn't say. He didn't part quite on the best of terms.
That's quite normal for him. Don't take it to heart, sir.
I had no issue with him. It's more about Margrave Jobst. When he met Hinek, he was somewhat disturbed.
Disturbed? Why?
Well, let's say, after an exchange of opinions, they agreed it would be best if they saw as little of each other as possible. I'm sure if you're interested in the details, the Margrave will explain it to you himself.
I'd be very surprised.
What was Dry Devil doing here, anyway?
Waging war, if you can call it that. He ambushed 3 of Sigismund's supply caravans and a troop of Cumans in these parts alone. It made me a little nervous. If anyone found out he was hiding out here, in the end, it was Jobst himself who sorted it out. He told Hinek he had to stop because he was interfering with his plans.
Why is Jobst taking such risks? He almost put himself in Sigismund's reach. What for?
To do what he's been doing all his life. Scheming.
One could put it that way. He's seeking allies amongst the undecided lords, and winning over to our side some of the ones who've sided with Sigismund so far.
He wants to make deals with turncoats?
Alas, that's the way it goes in politics. The majority lean towards the side where they expect the least problems. Just between us, I'm not too pleased myself about Jobst's strategy, and I'm the last one who'd wish for violence.
What do you think about all of this, sir? Sigismund, Wenceslas, Jobst?
What kind of question is that? Do you doubt my loyalty to our king?
No, that's not how I meant it.
Henry here sometimes forgets to weigh his words, sir.
That's all right. To be frank, we all know that King Wenceslas isn't the great man his father Charles was. But that is the way of the world. History is full of kings who didn't know how to wear the crown. The blood running in their veins is more important than what's in their heads. He's not a capable ruler. What of it? In my opinion, kingship is above all a guarantee of divine peace. A sovereign's greatest asset is his legitimacy.
But what if the sovereign is truly bad? If he's mad, say?
I'll put it this way. Nobody lives forever, lad.
Least of all bad kings. Isn't that right, sir?
So, what about us? What do we do now?
The Margrave will certainly want to talk to you, but the earliest he'll be back at the fortress will be tomorrow. I hope until then, you won't refuse my offer of a bed for the night.
Just an offer. So you'd let us leave if we wanted to?
Well, the Margrave did ask me to look after you until he returns, for the sake of security.
Whose security?
Good question. Yours, I expect.
Ah, so be it. I couldn't take another step anyway.
Sir, there's still one more thing we came for. Lord von Bergov is holding my lord, Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, hostage. And we also have to warn Jobsta's ally, John of Liechtenstein. Do you know anything about those two?
Sorry, I don't. I didn't even know von Bergau had come here until you told me. And I've heard nothing about Lord Liechtenstein.
Which is actually good news. If he'd been caught and executed, the word would be all over the region. So there's a strong hope he's alive.
Thank you for the warm welcome, Lord Pisek.
It's the least I could do, lad. My fortress is open to all the king's supporters, even if that does make it a bit crammed.
I suppose I ought to get to bed. Where can I sleep, sir?
I had some chambers prepared for all of you. Yours is right here in the palace. Cross that corridor and go up the stairs. You can't miss it. There's a garland above the door. But first, eat your fill. All of you. And maybe you'd like to bathe before going to bed. I told my servant Susanna to prepare baths for you. The baths are in the little house in the courtyard, right next to the well.
You two pigging out like animals. Where's the fucking stairs to get up here again?
You're in a foul temper today, aren't you?
The fuck's it?
What do you need?
Everything. What?
What do you have for sale?
I sell her some expensive stuff.
Pleasure doing business. God be with you.
Aye, and Sigismund's lounging about in the monastery, shagging the nuns while we suffer.
Lord Pisek said we could have a bath here?
Yes, sir. I prepared the hot water and fragrant oils myself. And I'll wash your clothes as well.
Yeah, good.
I could get used to this.
If sir will allow, I'll help you undress.
Yes. A little bit better. It was looking very dark. Still kind of is. Maybe that's a bit better.
Good boy. Good boy. Look what I have for you.
God bless. Greetings to you too.
I'm sorry.
May by his passion and cross be brought to the glory of his resurrection.
You silly doggy.
Through the same Christ, our Lord. Amen. Amen.
Where's the next fucking set of steps? Yeah. What are you talking about there? I heard you.
God grant you health. God bless.
Still too dark, I think. Settings, graphics. Let's try this. Oh wow, okay. Shit out into the middle of nowhere, I like it. I didn't even get to choose how long I'm sleeping for. This is gonna go straight into a cutscene.
So you got your revenge? Father, did it make you feel any better? It did. So what comes next? Mark von Aulitz is next. Then von Berghoff. And is that what you really want, son? No matter how many people you kill, you can't change what's happened. It's what I want. Are you sure, Henry?
What's happening? Why are you waking me up? You again?
Yes, the Margrave is calling for you, sir. You and the other gent.
You mean Zizka?
I suppose. I don't know what his name is, but he's waiting down in the courtyard. I'm just on my way to tend to his wounds.
And what about Catherine?
That's the good wife who arrived with you? I don't know. I think I saw her with our captain.
Oh, very well. I'll go now.
Before you go, I brought you something for breakfast. In case you're hungry. Oh, have I been too bold?
No, definitely not. Thank you. Do you need anything else?
No, sir.
So, why are you standing here?
You haven't dismissed me, sir.
I'm not a nobleman. You don't have to stand on ceremony with me.
I do, since you're a guest of the Margrave, sir. May I leave?
Aye. That is... yes. Of course.
Thank you, sir.
And with you.
What? What is going on here? My Riz outfit's all messed up. Yeah, reset time. It's happened to you as well. I think I want that for shit. What am I going for here? Ultimate Riz. Why is my charisma so low? Oh shit, I'm putting that stuff in, not equipping it. I'm a dickhead. Of course. Maybe I should. I'm dirty. Yeah. Yep. It's hard to tell what my charisma should be. I think I've pretty much equipped. I don't think I'll walk around with that. Didn't I have... Oh yeah. I'm sure it was wearing those pants before. Can I wear 2 rings? No. Jewelry, necklace. Oh, those spectacles have got different specs. Interesting. I didn't know that's how it worked. Oh, one's a dirty one. Oh, I need to actually study those. Avoid those. I need to sell them. Didn't I go to the baths before? Can I, when you oh man, I've got to equip everything? What? Oh, hold on. Fuck, there is so much stuff I don't have equipped. What is going on? Where's the...
I'm not a smart man, but I know what love is.
I know what love is. Right. Is there anything... I wish I could hover over these and just have some to pick from. That's what the cheese are there for. Fuck with me or you like. I don't want any of that. Spurs. I don't have a dagger fitted. This is some bullshit, let me tell you. How does the male collar make so little less noise? Wearing gauntlets makes less noise? Not too many streamers like that sometimes. Get it tough. How do you mean? People that don't mind having the piss taken out of them.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Need another bath.
Now that's what I call an opener.
You're up
Talk.
bright and early.
Yeah. How do I...
But why would you come here?
Why wouldn't he? Lord Peter.
What am I supposed to be doing here? Find Zizka.
Now that's what I call an opener.
I want to wash my fucking clothes.
But I'm sure you're not afraid of him.
I might have jokes that I don't get, but I don't think I'd overreact to one. I'm not easily offended. Hey mate, you getting changed? What? Why do you get a bath? I want to wash my clothes.
And the
Bucket.
towers. The local villagers have them stuffed with hay. And the scarf.
It's strange, crooked, like a letter from a fancy book.
You know, that water's dirty as fuck.
Off the battlements at Laxenburg Castle.
Lord of
Does that brought my Riz back up? No.
what?
Doesn't wash my clothes.
From the walls.
This is
And were you
Alright.
conquering or
I'm
defending
gonna
that
go
castle,
return a
sir?
phone call. I'm gonna pause for a minute and take a break, and I'll be back in 10. You can watch later. Still in the story rail. Okay. Give me 5-10 minutes and I'll be right back. Just need to take a break. Alright.
Depends on how you look at it. We were...
How are things, Captain?
What do you think? I've seen better days. And you, youngster?
Not so great. I'm feeling
Much
pretty
the same,
battered.
mate.
Just wait until you've been through as much as I have.
At least I've got 2 eyes.
Nah, don't say that. You still have your strength. A real man of iron.
A damned rusty one, I'd say. But enough chat. I see Jobst has returned to the fortress.
That's why I'm here. They're expecting us.
They can wait a while longer then. First, I have to fix myself up and tell Catherine to prepare the horses. You go ahead without me.
Are you expecting trouble?
I always expect trouble. Jobst has turned coats more times than I can count. And the way things are these days, I'd rather have horses standing by, even on a visit to my parents.
What about that dry devil of yours? Did you find out where he went?
No, nobody asked him where he was going, but it seems they're hoping it's as far away as possible. I'm not surprised. If I know him, he wasn't the ideal guest.
At least Jobst might know where he is.
He might. To be honest, that's the only reason for talking to him.
Should I really go and see Jobst on my own? He's the Margrave, though.
So what? You already know him better than I do. You met him in Ratai. I only know what I've heard about him.
All right, but he sent for us both. How's it gonna look?
A bit odd, I suppose. But you must understand, I'm doing this for our benefit. The less time I spend with a Margrave in one room, the better.
All right, then. I'll be going, then.
What are you doing with that weapon?
Nothing.
Slide it back under your belt.
All right.
Good. See? There's no need to be swinging a weapon around here.
He sounds like Old Man Sameen. It's the same voice actor for sure.
Hello, the worth Henry of Skalitz. I'm just holding a discussion with the captain here about his desolate fortress.
That's not how I'd put it. In the end, as my Großvater said, the strength of a castle is measured by its garrison. And mine is one of the best in the region. What do you say, lad? Am I right?
Your garrison is a joke.
Aye. I have to admit, the soldiers here look pretty fearsome. I wouldn't want to come up against them in battle.
I get the feeling you'd run instead of facing them, though. Eh?
Leave him be, meine Dame.
That's a lot of shit talk.
Nobody with any sense would take on my men.
Now look here, I was just being polite. I'd happily take on your men.
Ach ja?
Do you fancy yourself a knight?
Come, Junge. We'll stuff your clothes with straw, so you don't come to any harm, and let you have a go against one of ours. Pulcock, come here! The first to bleed loses.
Are you yanking my pizzle? Is that all you got? All right, dude.
This game is so essy.
Who else wants to fucking go?
And with you.
I got all day.
So, I went to see my brother, and...
Should I be able to talk to him?
But your father's still alive. Aye, but he drools all over himself. And he gets this feeling that his time's nearly up. Does he get it often? Nearly all the time. And he's always threatening to leave everything to the church if I don't go and see.
Is this busted?
Aye. Once old folks start getting soft in the head, it's bad news. Exactly. Let me tell you,
Excellent, Henry.
Yeah, I've
It
got
was
different
nothing.
fucking clothes
Good
on again.
gemacht. You have my admiration. You really are good with the sword. I hope my idiots learned a thing or two from you.
You should receive some kind of reward for that feat.
And what rewards would you have in mind?
I was rearranging our saddlebags, and I remembered I took a small memento from Crosby.
Oh.
I was rearranging my
What is it?
saddlebags
A
and I
hunting
remembered
crossbow.
something.
I even think it's von Berghoff's. I was meaning to sell it, but it might serve you better.
My word. Thank you. I better be going. The Margrave is expecting me.
Wait, you're gonna see him alone? What about Zizka?
He said he'd be along in a while.
Seems like he's in a bad mood.
How did you know that?
A woman's intuition.
Grüß Gott.
Good to see you.
How's it going, Captain? Do you have any work for me?
Sehr interessant. I thought you were helping Zizka.
What of it? So is there anything you need a hand with, Frenzel?
Was soll ich sagen? After our Lord paid ransom for us to the Chaiskel Cherton, there is peace here. Fortunately. Aber warte. Actually, there is one thing. You ought to have a word with our huntsman Dobrosh. He might have eine Aufgabe for you. See, someone poached a white roebuck in his territory the other day.
A white roebuck? That's a rare sight.
Ja, and Dobrosh takes it as a personal offense. So go easy on him, hörst du?
What exactly do you mean by that?
Just ask him if there's anything new happening in his territory, and wait until he tells you himself. Oh, yeah. He really doted on that creature. Und das war alles. I don't have anything else.
All right, thank you. I'll ask around.
I want to wash my fucking clothes. Fucking bullcock. Did you enjoy that beating you just got? You having a bath after I just kicked your ass with one swing of my sword? Soft dog. Later. Yeah, I'll come back. I'm going to go do the main story bits. Just having a good time. Getting into places I shouldn't be. How you doing? Just hoping we could have a
Greetings.
chat.
What would you like? God be with you.
And with you. Alright, I'll do what I'm meant to be doing.
I can feel your anger.
Henry. Where's
Whatever
Captain
triggers
Gishka?
the hate command. Hate in the middle of
held
it.
up.
I like it.
Hmm.
Whatever.
I
can
received a
feel
report that
your
von
anger.
Bergov's banner is flying in the camp of my dear cousin Sigismund, so I assume the negotiations at Trotsky didn't go too smoothly.
No, sir. I don't have good news for you, I'm afraid.
Well, good or bad, I'm sure you have plenty to report. So what happened with von Bergov at Trotsky?
I beg your pardon, Margrave, but I have the feeling you already know everything.
Really? I have the opposite feeling. These days, I seem to be completely in the dark. John of Liechtenstein, my court spy, I suppose you could say, has mysteriously fallen silent. But there's one thing you're right about. I have a fair idea about what you got up to at Trotsky. Now, let's get to a more important question. I heard you ended up in von Bergov's dungeon. And judging by the state you were in when you arrived, I expect they didn't treat you too well. You didn't reveal anything important there by any chance?
I betrayed Liechtenstein. I didn't say anything.
I asked questions, yes. But I was counting on that and prepared myself for it.
How did you prepare yourself?
Well, I mainly told them things I was pretty sure von Bergov already knew. Like that Radzig is a supporter of Wenceslas, that you and I met in Ratai.
And was he satisfied with that?
Well, I don't think he expected anything more from a simple servant of Lord Capon.
That's true. I must say, Henry, you've pleasantly surprised me. You can keep a cool head as the world around you burns. You'll make it far. Thank you for the news. You're free to go if you want. But I would be glad if you stayed at the fortress. As soon as it's possible, you can join a legation heading for Rattay. I'm sure you already want to go home.
What? Go home? I can't. I have to rescue Sir Hans. I made a promise I'd protect him.
A noble thought. But you mustn't worry about Lord Capon. I'm sure von Bergov has him trapped in a gilded cage.
But I made a promise, sir.
I understand, but honestly, Lord Capon is now safer than you or I. The most sensible course now is to wait for the ransom demand.
That doesn't sound right.
Margrave.
Ah, Captain Zizka. Henry and I were just discussing Lord Capon.
Yeah, the Margrave thinks he's in no danger, and we should wait for a ransom demand.
As one does.
I wanted to talk to you about something else. I suppose you're wondering why your friend Hinnek, also known as the Dried Devil, isn't here?
Oh, there's plenty of gossip going on around the fortress. You and Pisek refused to grant him asylum.
Asylum is for those in distress, Captain. Hinnek came to burn and pillage. I have quite different plans.
And what might those be, Margrave? Sitting and talking while King Wenceslas rots in a dungeon. What would I expect? Not so long ago, you were conspiring with Sigismund against Prokop, your own brother!
It would be futile trying to explain to you the intricacies of the Luxembourg's dynastic politics. Let me just explain that that was what was called for in the situation. But I assure you that I am now acting in the best interests of this country and of King Wenceslas.
You're acting first and foremost in your own interests. Everyone knows that.
Strong words coming from a man who earns his bread by killing merchants on the road. No offense intended. I applaud your art. The pen is mightier than the sword, but there are times when it's vice versa. Enter!
All ready to leave now, sir?
Good. It's high time. I expect the captain was about to leave anyway. Are you not?
With pleasure.
And you, Henry?
Me? Well, sir, I made a promise.
I understand. I won't attempt to keep you here by force. But bear in mind, I have concluded a very fragile truce with Sigismund, which gives us time to get ready. And if anyone should disrupt my plans with headstrong acts of violence, there will be consequences. Grave consequences. I consider this matter closed.
It's just cool.
Farewell and good luck.
Zizka.
I get the feeling Yopes didn't make a great impression on you. Are we leaving?
Yeah. And Henry's going with us.
Wait, you'll help me find Capon?
Sure. But we'll need people for that. And information.
Who the fuck is
Catherine,
Bevels?
I've got a job for you.
Yes?
Go to Kuttenberg. Find out what happened to Liechtenstein. If anyone knows what's going on in this godforsaken country, it'll be him. In the meantime, we'll go and find Dry Devil and his band.
Good luck. I'd go all the way to Rome to spy if it kept me away from the devil.
Let's go. Stay close. The devil doesn't know you, but he should recognize me, even like this. Unless he's too drunk.
Is it Shadows I want on experimental? Which one did I have on experimental before? Fuck, I can't remember. Volumetrics. Fine. Ultra across the board.
What's your plan, anyway? Go from village to village, hamlet to hamlet, until we find him?
That won't be necessary. Sorry. We just have to visit places where you can get
I'm on
booze.
Pebbles now. Why
So
did I
all
not
the
have
taverns
Pebbles in
and
that last
dens in the
cutscene?
region?
If it comes to that,
I'm up for that.
don't get your hopes up. We'll have a beer, listen to the local rumor mill, and if we don't find anything, we'll pay up and move on.
Where do we start?
I have heard of a place that's a favored meeting spot of bandits, poachers, and all kinds of scum. If I was looking for the devil, or at least someone who knows something about him, that's where I'd go.
Sounds like a good place to start. And if we find the devil, what then?
If we're really to step on Sigismund's toes, we need capable men. And the devil's capable. Of anything, really.
I'm not sure what the three of us can achieve.
Hinek's not alone. He has the devil's pack.
Who?
That's what his band is called. They're exactly the sort of men we need.
And what do you have in mind when you say step on Sigismund's toes? What about Liechtenstein and Capon?
The same thing we did to von Berghoff. But don't worry. It's gonna take a lot of time before we're ready. In the meantime, hopefully Catherine will find out where young Liechtenstein is hiding. If his spy network really lives up to the legend, he'll surely know where they're keeping young Capon.
I hope so. And when he's free, then we can step on Sigismund's toes. I'm sure Lord Capon will be happy to help.
In that case, he'd be better off staying in captivity. So, what do you say? Should we speed up?
How far have we got to go? Well, let's admire.
The road's quiet. The surroundings are pretty. Why rush? At least we won't be so conspicuous.
If you say so.
No. Sorry, I'm tinkering. Always take the scenic route. I accidentally fast traveled one of these last night. I think before you were on. You should take the scenic route. Enjoy. Especially this is a new region. These are all new roads to me. Installed new NVIDIA drivers last night, and I've got to admit, my FPS hasn't missed a beat. In fact, I feel like I'm getting more. I'm getting 100 FPS at the moment. Where I think normally, even after restarting the game, I'd only be getting 80 or 90. So, game's running really nice tonight, compared to last night.
Shouldn't we speed up? We won't get there before dark like this.
What's the matter? Don't you want to enjoy the scenery?
Right. Why hurry? There's plenty of time.
Oh, I have a ways to go, but you do this, nothing special. I don't feel like I'm missing anything out. I mean, other than the fact that I was talking to ChatGPT earlier because I've been using it for different things like stream titles and stuff for the game. And I asked it because it knows where I'm up to in the game based off, like I've been telling it what's the main story beats are so it can help me. And I asked it what percentage of the way through, and it was smart enough to have the observation. It goes, yep, you're like this far through the main story quest. You're obviously I told it how long I'd been playing for, and it's like you're obviously doing like all the side missions and everything, so that's fine. So it's telling me I'm about 40% of my way through a 200-hour playthrough, which makes about sense. It could be lying. It seems to be pretty smart. Like, it knows where I'm up to in the story. You don't trust it? You just gotta, I mean, you gotta use it in particular ways to get the right information, right? It did state though, it's like, yes, the game difficulty will get harder and you might find that you're redoing certain missions. So I think it estimated like 170 hours and then it threw in an extra 30 hours to account for Khuntza being Khuntza. I spoke too soon. The FPS just dropped down to 50. What town is this that we just discovered? Miskovitz. Still can't get over how like beautiful this game is. What is that thing over there? Like, look at the view. This game is stunning. Where are we going on the map, actually? How is there no A marker? Oh, we're like right there? Or is he A? Follow him as A. There's a side quest coming up that does a callback to a movie, and you want to see if I recognize it? We shall see. I've seen a couple of shorts come up. Like, you find different skeletons with treasures and stuff out in the forest. And there's one that's a, plays homage to Let Me Solo Her. I thought that's kind of cool. Why did you turn down in amongst this shit? Apparently if you read the codex, there's a lot of detail in there from the developers about where they drew inspiration from and how they handled different like folklore stories and how they implemented them into the game and stuff. It's kind of cool. I mean, I'm not going to read the codex, but it's still cool that they did that. If I sat and read the codex, my 200-hour game, my playthrough would end up being 300 hours. A concrete foundation. There's a laundry. Let me stop. I need to wash my clothes. all the main characters are real, except for me. That's pretty cool. It's a very well done game. Apparently they only had a budget of like $40 million or something. And the amount of detail and like the quality of the graphics and optimization and stuff compared to like some of what the shit that we're getting shoveled from AAA developers. This game is fucking good.
We're here. I hope our journey doesn't prove to be in vain. Keep your hand on your hilt, Henry. Around here, you never know what might happen.
Please explain.
Yeah, they didn't have a huge
you had
budget.
it coming, you drunk.
But what they've achieved for the money and time that they
I
had,
didn't see it.
fucking impressive.
Does feel better when I've had a drink. It's a gift from God.
Should be the new standard for games.
coin, or you can leave your head with us. You wouldn't get a groschen von Alternable, mine.
You're right about that. I'd have a use for that turnip. But I can only pay for it with iron.
Shiska?
You turn on your heel and get going, if you value your life. You might have noticed there's more of us than you.
That can be fixed.
Pray for a quick death, you bastard! Take that!
Give up! Come on, then!
Are you waiting for me to die of old age?
Do I have to pull you out of trouble again?
What are you talking about,
See, you're
mate?
still
I
a
killed my
drunkard.
guy.
It's good to see you too, Shiska. What happened to...
That doesn't matter now.
Huh? Who's that? Where's your old band?
You're looking at all that's left of it.
Why is he so
I
quiet?
see we have a lot to talk about.
That we do. Anyway, this is Henry. Henry, this is Kubienka.
Hiya, lad. And thanks for the help. You're handy with a sword.
Thanks.
Not that I couldn't handle them myself.
He would be one of the best archers north of the Alps. If he wasn't
Speak up.
drunk or with one arm in the stocks all the time.
Shouldn't we leave before someone notices the corpses?
Easy, lad. This was the devil's den. If we behave ourselves, the innkeeper will just charge us a cleaning fee, and that will be that.
There will be plenty of time to get acquainted with the local customs. We're looking for the devil. Where is he?
Well, when I said we have a lot to talk about, now is the time. This is the innkeeper, Dreadlight.
Gentlemen, I won't have this. You're murdering my guests and making a
I
mess.
have to restart. Okay.
They started it.
They've been drinking on credit for half a day. Who's going to pay for this now?
If you search their pockets and sell their weapons, that should cover it. And I have a feeling Kubienka here owed them some dice winnings.
I didn't cheat.
Pay him.
All right, then. What did I do to deserve you? Here you go.
Ah, I see you are a nobleman and a generous one at that. You didn't have to, but thank you. I'm much obliged. You don't need to worry about anything. We'll clear away the corpses, pour some sand on the blood, and no one will know what happened here.
That's nice of you. But leave us alone now.
Nobody will be looking for them anyway. Only the catchpoles would be interested in them. You might even get a reward.
Did you hear, Lord Chishka?
Yes, I did. Of course. I'm leaving. Just call if you need anything.
Can he be trusted? He looks like he'd be happy to rat us out the first chance he gets.
Treadlight?
Seems to have fixed itself
I don't
now.
think so. They'd arrest him as well as if he went to snitch on us. If you keep paying him, he'll serve you.
If you say so. So, what's up with the devil? I need to talk to him.
That won't be easy. He got locked up.
What? They captured the devil, and you're just saying it like it's nothing.
Who captured him?
How should I know? Some armed bastards.
Shit, Kubianka, you must know who came after you and why.
Well, we botched this job in Kuttenberg. It was supposed to be a breeze, but the fuckers outnumbered us 3-1. Before we could react, they knocked the devil down and pounded on him like a deaf man on a door. Ada and I tried to help him, but we just couldn't.
Fuck.
It pisses me off that we had to leave him there. But we would have been captured.
Do you know where they're keeping him?
Why? The town guard took him. So he's probably in the town jail?
But he said he didn't know who took him.
There's no way we're getting him out of there.
My words. Otherwise, we would have gotten him away from those fuckers a long time ago. Not even a mouse can get him there. We can't pull off something like that.
How long has it been since he was captured?
I've been sitting here drinking ever since it happened. So, maybe a week, maybe even a month. More like a month.
A month? They haven't hanged him yet.
That's the thing. The devil's famous. Lots of people want him dead. But they won't give him the news or the axe. They want to send his soul to the Lord in a much worse way. The devil is a proper bastard, but not even he deserves that.
What are they planning to do with him?
The devil's got a fat price on his head. He's the most feared robber baron in Bohemia. There are several empty tents in Sigismund's camp, thanks to him. They really want to relish his death. They'll take him to their camp outside of town for that.
Who told you that?
When someone owes you a dice wager, they'll spill him what they don't know. They say the people of Kuttenberg can't wait to see him gone.
If they're going to move him, that could be our chance. We'll wait for them and free the devil.
He will be watched by a dozen armed guards. We're only 3. So unless you have 10 men up your sleeve...
I thought the devil would have at least 10 men. But other than that, it makes sense. I don't think we'll have another shot.
I was going to hire some muscle for help here, but I got thirsty. You know the rest.
More like I know you. But maybe we'll find someone around here. Everybody will listen if we mention coin. Can you think of anything else that might come in handy?
Well, how about some hand cannons?
Have you got some?
Well, not on me. But maybe there are some in our old camp. It isn't far.
Maybe?
Maybe. Surely. If I can remember where we hid them. And as luck would have it, they're not far from the road they used to transport the devil.
What place is that?
This narrow gully with a nice curve that begs for something nasty to happen in it. West of here. You can't miss it.
Looks like there's still some sense left in your noggin despite the booze.
And what about me?
You'll go with Kubianka to get the hand cannons. He may be... surely hid somewhere.
Great! At least I won't have to carry them myself.
Don't dilly-dally. And when you have them, meet me at the ambush spot. Keep an eye on him. And don't let him talk your ear off.
Gonna quickly save and quit and restart. I need a graphics card with more memory. All the new ones that have just come out have only got 16 gig, which I don't know if that's a good idea either. Only got 12 at the moment. $24 gig card would be nice. 5090 with 5090 got 32. I think it does, doesn't it? I got a 4070 Ti, which is a good card. Like for 1440 gaming, it's a good card. My only problem is that I'm encoding with it at the same time. So that's taking graphics memory. The plan I think I'm going to build a new gaming PC and maybe upgrade to a 4K monitor. And then I'm going to use the current PC that I've got as a streaming PC. I'll be doing that in the next few months. 3060 is not terrible.
You silly doggy.
I just can't believe Nvidia released all these new cards. Pretty much the entire range has got 12. The whole range has got 12 except for the 5090. And the 5090s in Australia are selling between $5,000 and $7,000 for a graphics card. That is just fucking stupid. The new AMD cards, I nearly called it ATI. It hasn't been ATI for what, 15 years. The new AMD cards look good, but the ray tracing performance isn't as good, and I don't think the encoding performance is as good. But it's possible that a AMD card for 4K might be okay if I put it in a dedicated gaming PC and then do a streaming PC. So I'll have to see. I'm gonna have to a plan.
You have a kind. Greetings, sir.
You got to say, mate. I'm supposed to be following the other guy.
I'll have a look at the wares.
How much shit can I sell him? Ooh, that's a nice crossbow. Is there anything I want to sell? I'm a feather collector now. I certainly don't need 23 lockpicks. What's he got for sale? Anything that I want?
I'd like to do something about that price.
All right, I'm listening.
Yeah, originally when they announced the
Aye, you'll convince me with
when
that
they announced
price.
the 50 series cards, I was
glad
like,
to be
okay,
of
I'll
help
upgrade
to
my
you, good
5070 Ti, 4070 Ti to a 5070 Ti. But now what I'm seeing, performance isn't that amazing. It's a lot more money to get a 5080, and performance isn't that much more amazing. Like, I think if I was going to go Nvidia, I would want a 5090. Especially if I'm going to stream at full, like, not stream, if I'm going to game at 4K, a 5090 is what I want. But holy shit, they're expensive. And then this computer and CPU is probably good enough to keep doing the encoding. In fact, I'd probably encode Twitch with the graphics card. And then for YouTube, I'd probably look at doing X264 because it's better quality. And encoding with my CPU. But I'll have to see. I'll have to decide what I want to do. Is this fuckhead just waiting for me? I'm gonna make him wait. I'm gonna go wash my clothes. You gotta fucking wait here, dude.
I should stay with Kubyanka. No time to wander around. We've got work to do.
Yeah, but I'm clean now. Is my Riz outfit good? Yeah, 27. I had it higher. I'm sure I had that 29. I'm sure I had everything higher. Whatever. I'm not worrying about it now. Not this moment.
Mount up! We have to hurry. Come on, lad. Mount up! We have to hurry.
You can take that off now too.
How did you meet Shishka anyway?
We tried to capture him, but he ambushed and captured us instead.
That sounds like Shishka. But that is how friendships
Well, the
for life are made.
97.
One
What
of
is
them
it?
in jail,
The
while the other mocks them through the bars.
Actually,
9700
that's how I met
XT.
my
Is that the
wife.
new series?
You have a wife?
9700.
Where is she now?
Where could she be?
They came out here
Maybe
overnight,
rotting in
and
the
they're selling
jail.
for like
I left her there
$1,300
on our wedding night.
for the higher end one, the XT.
That's what you say.
Oh, come on, Henry. You must have some
Still
fun,
think if I go
even if
4K,
you are about
I'm
to
gonna
hang.
want,
Do
which I
not
kind of
frown.
want to do. I want to
It
go
does not
4K.
suit you.
Yeah.
I'm not frowning. That's just how my face is.
My condolences, then. Especially.
Can I get settings advanced? I'm sure it's volumetric now that I think about it.
To your family.
Yeah, it fixes that flickering in the trees.
If my wife gave birth to something like that,
Yeah,
I wouldn't
but I kind of
know
want to
whether
move to a
fetch
4K
priest
monitor
or
and get a
shovel.
32-inch 4K
You don't know
monitor.
shit about my family.
And
So
I
keep
want
your
to,
mouth shut.
I need a
Oh,
capture
what?
card because when GTA
Or-
comes out, I'm
You'll
streaming
see.
GTA.
I've seen things you wouldn't believe.
So I need a
You
capture
nearly
card.
got
'cause I wanna
killed
do
just
that in
now.
PlayStation
Yet you're
5
stirring
Pro.
shit again.
Oh, well, I cannot help myself. Life's to be lived. And the body's
So, yeah,
to go to the
I'm gonna
great
spend a bit of money
probably
on my setup
fucked
in the
up.
next few months.
So I take it easy. As they say in Latin, cop demon.
So you're a mercenary, cutthroat, swindler, drunk, and on top of that, a philosopher.
And then I can eliminate any of
I'm
these
a man
issues of
of
having
many-
graphics, memory, and
You
stuff
know-
like that.
You know what?
A man of many debts and drinks.
I haven't looked at monitors
come
for a while.
on, you do not even know me.
If
We
I
will
was to
get
get a
to know each other
57
once
inch
we
Ti
have
or
a
something,
drink.
I'd probably say I'm 1440,
Speaking
but
of
still
which-
want to go to a 32-inch monitor because I don't have
Would you have a
HDR
drop
running at the
on you?
moment either.
No.
Fuck. I never ride out without some supplies. I don't know if
If I go
can
4K,
stand it.
then a
A
5090
few more
would be
stupid jokes and I'll plug your
fucking
gob.
amazing.
But it won't be with booze.
You are very lucky to be with Shishka, that you saved me.
4K at
Starting to
240
regret
hertz.
it.
That's why
That
I
could be
like
nice.
you. We will have so much fun together. I feel it in my bones.
I wouldn't
But we
mind.
better pick up
I know
our
they're
pace.
expensive, but I
need
wouldn't
to
mind
piss.
looking at maybe an IPS. Not IPS, a OLED monitor. I missed that entire fucking story. But that's fine. Hmm. Gotta go get the guns. Shut up, Nut. Nut's just barking, running along the line. It's 32-inch 4K OLED at 240 hertz. How much does that sell for? Maybe in US dollars. Do you know what the retail price is roughly?
Oh! Are you trying to run me over, you idiot?
Talking shit, mate? Yeah, that's what I thought.
What a relief. I just better not piss on my boots. Or trip over. Oh. Almost done.
You didn't even take your pizzle out.
Not done yet. Finally.
You gonna wash your hands?
The camp is near. There's a path about the stream leading to it. There were also some pretty rocks nearby. And I used to wait for
Matt,
come here.
Shut the fuck up.
When he was returning. You can smell the wedge from miles away, but he can't take 3 steps in the woods without getting lost. Some people are just made that way. Nothing you can do about it.
1k USD, that's all.
I could find the camp.
Have you got the model number?
You'll have no problem
I
finding
know
it
you sent it
yourself.
to me before. That was probably on
and
Discord,
the
right?
hand cannons. They're buried somewhere near the camp. Just a few steps. That much I remember. Maybe by this tree.
It's 4K 32
or
inch,
right
240
in it.
hertz.
No,
Sounds
that's
good.
not it.
There was one I was looking at one
We're
point that had a
drunk,
built-in
but we're
KVM,
not
which
that
would be
stupid.
super helpful.
Although, maybe Janos and Edda are. One time, they decided to rob some merchant because we were running out of food and drink. They found one and decided to follow him until he arrived at a suitable place. They followed him almost all the way to Sigismund's camp. So throwing guns in the water actually sounds like them. There should be a shovel around here somewhere.
I got one.
What are we going to do now?
Well, welcome to our camp. It's not much, but we called it home.
This mess?
Hey, you don't see me insulting your home.
So where are the cannons?
We hit something down below last time. By the stream, near the boulders, by the uprooted tree. And something is buried a little ways over there.
Don't you remember where you put them?
Well, I have a rough idea. A hazy memory. A hunch.
Oh, Jesus Christ. So? Where are they?
One of those places. Let's look at all of them. They are here somewhere.
We're gonna dig through half the forest?
Nonsense. I'll walk around, get my bearings. You'll see. Anyway, we need a shovel. There used to be one by Janos' tent.
Which one is that?
The one made of leaves. He was so proud of it until he woke up covered in caterpillars.
Come on then. We don't have much time.
Let me have a look at this monitor real quick. Yeah, I don't know. I got time. But yes, I'll be shopping for things like that.
I told you I would find it right away. Now just dig it up and we are done.
Won't you give me a hand? It'll go faster if you help.
I am helping you. I found you the best place. We were as drunk as fiddlers when we buried them. But this place seems really familiar. Before that, we had to bury old Lodil, and we had to fortify ourselves.
I was a fool to think this would be easy.
So, I was wrong.
So you're digging the next one?
Actually, if I was going to compare those two monitors, I'd probably go away and watch some YouTube videos.
Listen,
more of an
lad.
idea.
Just tell me you didn't throw those hand cannons in the water.
Of course not. Look at that basket over there.
What about it?
The cannons are not there, but there is something better. Booze. Be a lovely lad and fetch it.
Why don't you go yourself?
Ah, the water is cold and the bottom is slippery. I do not want to get wet.
But if I get wet, that's all right, eh?
Not just all right. Downright splendid.
We're moving. No stalling.
Ah, yours as much fun as watching grass grow.
perks on him. Got plenty of booze. Have a couple of meads now. I've got a new drinking perk point. He had you wasted for a whole day. Fuck him, I'm not going to let him drink. Not until I got these guns. Got no tolerance for his bullshit. I regret turning that brightness up too. Not the normal drunk, but absolutely piss drunk. Yeah.
Right.
He's going to take me to like 5 spots, isn't he?
Here.
Are you sure?
Absolutely. Ah, so this is the grave of poor Lordia. I was sure we buried him elsewhere.
Ugh. What stench.
Why? He did not smell much better when he was alive. Oh, well. God grant him eternal life and some soap.
What about us?
If Loriel is here, then I reckon I know where the hand cannons are.
Not even darker. Better.
So, this is it.
Don't tell me you've lost your way.
Oh, please.
I got piss drunk. Yeah, I'm a little tipsy.
I found it.
I'm swaying.
You want to dig the last hole yourself?
I'll tell you something, Henry. There are two kinds of people. Those who work and those who watch. Both are equally important. You can guess which of us is which. See? I told you I knew exactly where to find them.
God, why are you punishing me?
Oh, don't cry. We have more important things to do.
Will you take the cannons?
I won't be lugging them around.
Right. Are we going to see Zizka?
Let's go. Or do you want to go alone?
I'd rather go with you. Just in case.
Mount up then. We've wasted enough time as it is.
Why am I so drunk? Got 2 perk points as well. Drinking Tavern Brawler. When you're in the positive phase of drunkenness, you'll get a bonus up to +4 on your unarmed combat. If you commit a minor crime while drunk, you can try and excuse it by claiming you're in an impaired state. You can use alcohol to heal. Oh, when you're in the positive phase of drunkenness, you'll gradually gain up to +4 bonus on craftsmanship. So get drunk and go blacksmithing. I think I'll go for the health. And then combat swords. I've only got a couple left to get.
Everything all right, eh?
Wait.
I should stay with Kubyanka.
You fucking just
go.
Took off.
I think I've heard that one before.
Kicker out cause her back's her best feature. She'll break your heart and you won't know other.
For fuck's sake, enough!
It's
torture.
Your wine brother.
This is the improved rain.
From the wine packs. All the rest today, I'm with my comrades. All to eat today, still will be merry. Bring your booze and we'll make hats roll like berries. Talking and boozing and fucking.
This is a great song.
Boozing and fucking. Bring on
Fucking and boozing and boozing and fucking.
nothing better than a nice pair of titties. That doesn't rhyme much.
Are we about to get rolled, or are these the guys who are coming to me? How do I heal?
What about
fucking quick, mate?
We have the hand cannons.
How did it go? Any trouble?
The next time you want to send me looking for something with Kubienka, just kill me. You'll save me a lot of suffering.
Did we find those cannon? We did. So stop whining.
When you spend more time with Kubienka, you'll realize he's not doing it on purpose. He's just a prick.
Hey!
What's the plan?
We wait. We'll position ourselves on the flanks, and when they pass, we'll attack.
Why are the wagons standing there? I was hoping we would block the road with a tree or something.
Look what I managed to find. A true march of the maimed. If they had to cut down a tree, they'd chop off their own limbs. We at least took a wheel off. It looks less suspicious, and the convoy will have to stop anyway.
Oi, fuck, but...
But what?
Is that right?
I would put it a little further back, so they will not see it until they are right next to it.
Ah, look who's thinking. And what then?
Then we rise with the hand cannons and blast the bastards to smithereens, from above.
What a load of rubbish.
What rubbish? It is like a battlement, but on a wagon. You get it, right? Haha.
Shut up. We'll do it my way.
Make up your minds. It's hard to say how much time we have.
So, Kubienka, take half of the men and go over there. The rest will stand on the other side.
Where will I go?
You'll stay here with me.
And then what?
We'll wait for them to arrive. And then...
Kaboom. See, they're adding barbers to the game, like, next week. Get Henry a haircut. I'm gonna get him a mohawk. Medieval mohawk.
No, how many fucking times have I told you? Are you deaf?
Pay no attention to him, Rupert.
Pay no attention to him, Rupert. But you hold me up in irons. You can't even show me a grain of human decency.
Paul! What the fuck?
Damn. There's more of them than I was expecting.
We can't back out now. Let's blast at them and seize the advantage.
Oi! You two! Get that wreck off the road.
Not to worry, Honorable Sir. We're working on it. To the task!
Did we just Pulp Fiction them? First ever Pulp Fiction.
Matilda!
We shot a horse.
My leg! damn it! You idiots!
Alright, I got pop fiction.
No, that was just a warning shot. Surrender, or the next one will go straight through your guts.
So next time, will you hit the mark?
You're not going to change
Rather
your
settle
hair.
it without bloodshed.
That's easy.
I'm totally going to get a
Surrender,
crazy
and
haircut.
none of you will be harmed. Until you hang alongside the devil, that is.
The only one surrendering will be you.
Oh, really? Rupert, bring that bastard to me. And you, arrest the others.
And I
If they
love
resist,
my host.
Just kill him.
Halt!
Yeah.
Not another
very
step.
You saw that shot I had on the guy on the battlements last night.
Are you gonna
I
shoot at
loaded
this
it up and
guy
tried to
again?
hip fire the dude and totally fucking missed. Oh shit! Put it in your belly. There are many of us in the woods. We'll be done with you in no time.
Listen to me carefully. In the woods around us, we have dozens of archers and crossbowmen.
That short
If you
that
don't
I made
surrender,
earlier today,
we'll shoot
I
you to
just,
pieces.
I just destroy that man.
We'll kill
from
the
behind.
rest the old-fashioned
That's going to be
way.
my new MO.
Oh,
Every time I
shit.
talk to an NPC
There's
and I
barely
save
a
the
dozen
game,
of
I'm
you.
going to
If you could kill us all,
gonna
you'd have
test
done
out
it
the
already.
hand going
That's
on them. The hand gone.
Not true at all. There's more of us. Many more.
How many?
A gross. And we have armor, hammers, and cannons.
And you're hiding in the forest with all that gear, right? Have at them. Kill those bastards!
Get him from behind! Come on, men!
You're dead. Are you gonna fight? Drop dead. Hey, stand here. Fucker. I could beat your blood.
He's dead! Nice! You're gonna fuck with us!
To me! Get him from behind! Under a stone!
Anyone else going to kill someone?
He won't get me!
At them! It's a wonder you're still standing!
Fucking noobs.
This has been going on too long! Good! Hear that?
Good hit!
That's your death toll! Is this for me?
I'm still half fucking drunk doing this too. Yeah, that was my guy. I was trying to shoot my own guy. It is what it is. Holy crap. There is some good shit on these fools. Is this the point where I upgrade? Like, that crossbow has to be better than the one I've got, right? Yeah, it is. Who did I have the hunting bow with? Got a second pistol. So that's worth a fortune. Is that not better? It's still not better. After all that, none of that stuff's better. That is. No. That's better. And I'll put the same one on him. I just collected all that stuff and none of it's better. So many potions, so much stuff to read. I need to get to the point where I can start doing my own thing again. Am I nearly there? Is this pretty much it? Does being damaged... I still don't think any of that was better than what I've got. Got so much shit to sell. Like, even if I repaired this stuff, I don't think it's going to be better. I have so much shit to sell. Okay, where am I going to?
Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe fuck yourself.
I love that shit. Maybe. Maybe not. Can we head out? Fast travel.
We should get out of here, don't you think?
The sooner we're gone, the better. Welcome back, Hinnick.
If it wasn't for you, I'd still be getting worked over by those bastards in Sigismund's camp. You saved my arse, fellas. Although, I have a second hole in it now because of you. Ouch!
That was an accident. I couldn't hit you that well, even if I wanted to.
That would be a shame. We'd be hard pressed to find another horseman like him.
Crossbow. Spare me the flattery. It's enough you thought I was worth saving. Warms the cockles of my heart.
Don't thank me until you know what we're up to.
Ha ha! I knew there was a reason you rescued me. What's your plan?
How are we doing, Devil? Do you have some kind of hideout? What about your people?
Hideout? Our old camp was a shithole.
Don't insult our home from home.
Shush! We can stay here.
Here? For all to see?
This here hole is far from town, and has such a bad reputation that decent people are afraid to come here. As long as you're paying, old Treadlight will serve you wholeheartedly. This place has everything we need, and people who come here can be recruited for some dirty work.
And there are no fleas in the beds.
Furthermore, it's called the Devil's Den, and I like that.
All right, have it your way. Henry, go to the innkeeper and arrange our stay here. But back to the point, Devil. What about your people?
My people? Kubienka isn't enough for you.
No, he isn't.
That's too bad. Oh, they fucked off somewhere. They didn't send any messages to my jail cell.
We'll have to do something about that. But first, you should go and see Catherine. See if she's settled in and if she's all right. She said she'd try to find work at the Hangman's Halter Tavern.
You're not coming with me?
Does that bother you? What, you're not afraid of her, are you?
Someone might recognize me. And if they saw us together...
All right. What will you be doing?
I don't know about these two, but I'll be having a rest. I'm not going to sit on a horse for a while anyway.
But we don't have time for that. We need more people. The three of us could just about make an infamous cabbage-stealing band. The best thing would be to recruit from your old comrades.
Forget it. It hurts like you shot off one of my arse cheeks. I can barely stand.
At least tell me what happened to your infamous Devil's Pack. Where can we find them?
Yeah, I'd like to know that too. Where are they, Kubienka? Why didn't you lot free me from jail?
You gather a band of criminals and then you are surprised they cannot be trusted?
So, nobody's left?
Some might return now that the devil is back.
Well, if they're not already swinging on the gallows somewhere.
How will you find them? They could be anywhere.
We'll have to search for them. Will you help us, Henry?
Oh, wonderful. Will you at least tell me where to start?
I'd love to. But I don't even know who survived that fuck-up.
Not many of us are left. Janos and Adder were the first to run. I reckon they are gorging themselves somewhere. If they have any coin.
What about Behuta and his brother? They've always been reliable.
Slavik died, Behuta took it badly. He's not coming back.
Fuck. Henry may be able to convince him.
I doubt it, but he can try.
Do we have anyone else?
Well, there's Matthew and Roniak, but who knows where they ended up.
And that's all?
We could also try those rebellious farmers who are fighting against Sigismund around here.
I don't want any dirty peasants. I want my old pack.
In that case, there's no one else left.
And where should we look for them? I don't even know where to start.
I think I could help you with some of them. Come and see me when you want to get started.
We got to get the band back together.
I'll visit the town first. If Catherine's waiting for me there, I'll have to hurry. The sooner we find Liechtenstein, the sooner we can free Capon.
What is it with this bird? What kind of stupid name is that anyway?
I'll tell you everything before Henry returns. Henry, you should hurry up and come right back here once you're done. Do you understand?
Alright.
That's a load of shit.
Why do they call you the Dry Devil, anyway?
Why do they call you fuckhead?
But they don't call...
All right. I was only joking. I don't even know how I got the nickname. I suppose it could have something to do with all the killing, and my natural beauty. It's certainly catchier than His Grace Sir Hinnick the First of Khuntza and Yashpitz. That name wouldn't scare a fucking coward. You
just call me
say
a
dry devil, and everybody just shits themselves.
How are your injuries healing?
Well, I didn't really need a second arsehole, so hopefully it was the last one I ever get. I can't really sit, stand, or lie down. Not to mention ride a horse.
It was just terrible luck that we hit you.
Yeah, I was feeling bitter for a while.
Well, he gets
Then I
shot
thought,
while he was in the back of the
could have hit
car.
my head or my leg off, so I still got off easy. And between us, I think it's still better to die of a shot to the arse than of old age or some disease.
How do you know Kubienka?
He saved my arse back at Neuhaus.
Kubienka.
We only made it out thanks to him. I thought we were fucked. But then Kubienka appeared, dragging a ladder, asking how much we would pay for it.
What did he get for it?
The first thing he got was a good fucking beating, because we thought he'd been dead for 2 days. But after we escaped, we made sure he didn't have to pay for drinks for a long time.
How long have you known Zizka?
It's been a while. He served with me during the Moravian-Margrave Wars.
So you were his commander, sir?
That's water under the bridge now. I'm just an old wanted robber baron whose neck you and Zizka just saved. I don't give a shit about the sirs anymore, you see?
Ah, all right then. What can you tell me about Zizka?
Well, based on what you two have been through, I'd say you should know him pretty well by now. When everything is fucked, the people around you are dying and you're fighting for your very life, only then can you really learn what a person is like.
You said you were going to tell me more about the Devil's former band.
Didn't you say you wanted to find this Liechtenstein fella first?
I changed my mind. Liechtenstein will have to wait a while.
Anyway, only a few fellas out of the whole glorious pack survived the shitstorm, and it's not certain they are still alive. As far as I know, Matthew, Bahuta, Raniak, Janosch, and Eder survived. I only know where to find Bahuta. And maybe Matthew. But who knows?
Tell me about Bahuta first. Who is he, anyway?
Well, Bahuta, he was always in trouble. Angry as a dog and covered in bruises. He and his brother could drink all the beer in the inn. Just the two of them. Then they would make a terrible ruckus.
It sounds like you three would get along well. But you said his brother was dead.
Yes, he died right before Bahuta's eyes. Not pretty. Bahuta has been acting weird ever since. He dropped everything overnight and turned to prayer. As if he was scared of being next in line.
Where can I find Bahuta?
At the rectory in Grunt. He helps out with the church.
Did you ever see him again after they caught the devil?
Yeah. But there was no reasoning with him.
Do you think it'll be different now?
Look, I don't know. Maybe when he hears the devil's back, he will come to his senses. But I doubt it.
I'll go over there and try to talk him into it. There's no harm in trying.
But be careful. Bahuta was never far from giving someone a beating. Maybe he's still got that in him. It was Slavik who kept him from ending up on the gallows because of a fight. Oh, but he's already with the Lord.
Now tell me something about this Matthew fella. Someone with a name like that surely can't be all bad.
The name may be pretty, but he's as ugly as sin. You better not stare at him too much. It is not good for your stomach. He's also a damn willy bastard. People say he likes to rob on trade routes, telling his victims he's collecting tax for the king.
And where do I find him?
I hear there's someone robbing merchants on the roads near Miskovitz. That would be fitting for him. Maybe the bailiff can tell you more. It's practically happening in his yard.
If he's so crooked, why did you take him into your band in the first place?
Nasty characters are more suited to our line of work. it is much harder to convince good people to do bad things.
What about the rest of the band? You mentioned more than one person.
Of course. That leaves Janos, Ada and Raniek. I don't know where they are, but I can tell you about them.
Who is this Adder? What kind of nickname is
There's a
that,
lot of
anyway?
dialogue here.
Oh, that's easy. He's called Ada because he can't keep his snake
I was probably
in his
supposed to
breeches.
keep this until after I
He's
found
Polish.
Liechtenstein, right?
He does not speak our tongue, so only Janos can speak to him, really. But otherwise, he's a fucking hilarious. And when shit gets tough, he can really handle it.
Do you know where he could be?
I have no idea. But if you find Janos, Ada will be nearby. The two of them are practically inseparable.
How am I supposed to communicate with Adder?
So,
I don't speak a word of
what
Polish.
would you little
Yes, you
maniacs
do.
like to do first?
We all say kurwa. You must use your hands and feet for the rest. I always manage, and so will you.
I guess this is just putting all the markers on my map anyway.
Tell me more about
So,
this Raniek.
Raniek has a great aim. Slightly better than me, even. Oh, and that bow of his.
And that's where
I
you're at.
tell you,
You've done all
is
the
a
games.
masterpiece.
I imagine this is
That
going to be
is
a
how
lengthy
you will know
mission.
it
There's
is
like
him.
6 people to
How did he get that bow?
How do you think? He won it playing dice. But that was the first and last time he ever won anything. If anyone is really unlucky, it is him. But he would not stop if you were to cut off his hands.
Wait till I play him in dice.
Do you have any idea how I could find him?
Oh, I don't know anything about him. Try asking around at inns where they play dice. It is possible he lost his hose in one of them.
Did you ever see him again after the devil was captured?
Oh, just once. He wanted me to lend him money. He did not have any to bet with. But I was skinned and looking for a way to get the devil out of jail. Either way, I told him to fuck off, and he listened to me.
Tell me about this Janos.
Janos? He's from Hungary. He speaks like a Tatar, but at least you can understand him a little,
Talking
unlike
about
Ada.
playing
And how did he get here?
And they get aggro when you.
Did he defect from Sigismund?
Not at all.
Keep that
He
in
did
mind.
something back home, had the gallows waiting for him, so he fled to Moravia. He was having the time of his life until recently. Wine, women, and song. But now he has problems because people take him for a human. But if you knew how he can cook, give him a dead rat and half a carrot, and he will cook you a 3-course dinner.
How can I recognize this Janos?
Like I said, he looks a bit like a human. He speaks almost like we do, but in a queer way, where you talk to him. You will definitely notice it.
I'm already liking this Janos. I think we'll get along well.
Janos, why?
I just love life like he does. No one knows when the Lord will call him. So why waste time?
As you say, you never know what day will be your last. And that is especially true among us.
Thanks. I'll go and look for them.
They may sound like a bunch of morons as I tell it, but they will be damn useful to us. Good luck!
Holy shit. There's a bit going on. Or maybe not. Well, Catherine's in Kuttenberg. Should I go to Kuttenberg next? Where's this, thing? Crossbow. There's baths. Let's go to the baths. Am I? No. That's the horse. Why can't I run? Why can't I fucking run? Is that a bug? Is it because I'm drunk? Well, this is baths. Let's give me a shower. Let's give me a rub and tug. Here we go.
Welcome, sir. What can I do for you?
I need a bath.
What'll it be this time, Henry?
How does she know my name?
I'd like to get to know one of your pretty bathmates.
My girls know how to make a fella happy.
What I really need right now is a little taste of paradise.
Excellent. Pay up, and we can get started.
Wait, hag one.
Let's talk about the price.
Certainly. No problem.
I used to pay $19 for a bathhouse. I'm not paying it for a tent.
Only because it's you.
You must be from a poor region.
That hurt.
Excellent. I'm sure you'll be very satisfied. Mm.
Henry's a bit of a
My
grunter, isn't he?
God, that was really something. You'd better warn
Thank
me
you.
next time.
I'm
I'm not much of a
still
swimmer.
Alright. Okay, so you were saying west of where I am, a little south. You'll see a marker next to the field along the tree line. Banded Shepherd's dugout? Or do I actually like have to travel? West and a little south. It is that marker, the Abandoned Shepherd's dugout. That was it? Okay.
God! Quick!
Not that I've really been using a crossbow. Most of my crossbow action has been shooting nests out of trees.
Quick! God! God!
Whoa!
Fuck off before I kill you!
It's not how this is going down, dickhead. Let me tell you.
You!
Can I talk to him? I want to talk.
Clear off! Fuck off before I kill you!
I don't know if I'm doing the right thing here, but this is how this is going down.
Oh, shit on your grave!
Ah, fuck me. Fuck off, dude. I'm trying to fucking get my weapon out. Holy shit, you're an aggro fucker.
You can shove that up your
What
arse.
the fuck, dude? Yeah, in the back. Okay, well, I didn't talk to the innkeeper. He's fine.
You
So much.
suck, you jackass.
Whatever. Oh, snap. Did he have more shit? That was it, wasn't it? I mean, I could have come at night time and just put him to sleep, but sure. Have I got a bed over here? Can I get a bed if I talk to the...
For fuck's sake! How many times do I have to tell you? Don't chuck your shit into my yard. And I'm telling you, that piece of land is mine! You're pouring it over the fence!
Are they going to fight?
Your brother built that fence,
Oh,
and he did it
come
all
here.
wrong! He's a complete fucking idiot, he is! Then...
Will you be spending the night?
Seems that way.
Permanently.
Do you have a room for us? At least for a few days.
But of course. We have 2 free rooms just upstairs. I'll have them cleaned up.
Don't even bother cleaning them, innkeeper.
Treadlight.
Clean
Name's
'em.
Treadlight.
I want a clean room.
I have a question for you.
Ask away.
You don't seem like an ordinary innkeeper to me.
And what else would I be, eh?
Oh, come on. A tavern in the middle of nowhere, yet always full. And full of rogues on top of that.
Me? I'm but an honest man.
An honest-to-God fence, eh?
How dare you?
Ah, stop with the mummery. Are you afraid I'll turn you in? You think I want someone sniffing around here? It's in my best interest to keep my trap shut.
All right, then. Pretending to be a poor old innkeeper was getting bloody old anyhow. If you ever find any... lost items, bring them to me, and I'll take care of the rest.
I reckon the 2 of us will get along just fine.
I've got so
I'm
much
glad to
stuff
hear
to
it.
sell this guy.
In that case, you're always welcome here.
What's new around here, innkeeper?
There's trouble with
There's
demons.
2 guys in there
Khuntza.
punching on behind me.
There was a great tragedy one time in the mine near there. It's abandoned now. The ground collapsed, and a pit to hell opened up there. There's talk that young Bruttons form a fight club in Horsham. Maybe they'll let you into their circle. And then Smolka came by. She's the one who runs the bathhouse across the street. She said a fella came in, all restless and fidgety, saying he wanted a girl. That he wanted to take her somewhere else, and Smolka wouldn't have it. But when he offered to pay double, she agreed. You know how it is. These days, every groschen counts.
Was he a fucking pig?
If only that.
So what did he do?
The girl came running in all beaten up. Smolka couldn't get her to talk about what happened, but it wasn't pretty. I went to see her. The girl was all blue with bruises, her knees blooded. Not a pretty sight.
Who was this fella?
The way Smolka described him to me, he must have come with Sigismund's army. Probably a deserter. I've seen a few of those around here.
I've sorted him out.
I think I met this fella recently.
You did?
You don't have to worry about him anymore.
Oh, I'm glad to hear it. God should punish pricks like him, though he wouldn't have time for anything else. Go and tell Smolka. She's still afraid the horseman might come back. And that's about it.
Sounds interesting.
And
Thank you, innkeeper. What do you have for sale?
I don't care how much money have you got. That's what I care about. He has 0. He has $0. Is that right? He has $0. He gave me a bed, didn't he? I sold him stuff already. Okay. When I first got here. I've got so much I want to sell. He said something about a bed upstairs, did he not?
What's wrong?
Oh well. Now just this. Filthy again. Damn it.
Oh, 6 points. Vitality. Never surrender. If your health drops below 25 points during combat, you get a plus 25 bonus on your armor. When your health drops below 25. In sprinting, yes, less stamina. Speech. You can now sell stolen goods to anyone without fear of detection. If you use a battle cry during combat, you deal 15% more damage in total. Skills, horsemanship. Every enemy killed from the saddle, sure. Fully charged attacks. These are all lame. Charge into someone with a horse, their morale would drop significantly and they will suddenly be an easier opponent unless they run for the hills. Rearing your horse, haven't done that. Repairs with a cobbler's kit will be 20% more efficient. Trample sounds good. Scholarship. Reputation recovery for undertaking the penitential pilgrimage will be more effective. Oh, is that the... Okay. And combat. Your attacks will be stronger and more the more injured you are. The effect will only work if you have 75 points. No, I don't care. Whenever you make a dodge, a perfect dodge or a sprint, you're in combat, you gain +3 bonus in warfare skill. Yep. And heavy weapons. Bone breaker. If you wound an opponent with a warhammer mace, if your axe attack causes your opponent to bleed, they'll bleed faster. 5% more damage with heavy weapons. Okay. It's quite the ranking up we've been doing. I'm sure he said upstairs for the bed, didn't he? Maybe not in here. No. This one. Do I have my chest? Oh no, my bed's down. Sorry. I have so much stuff to sell. We're getting a collection of all the shields. Actually, no. I'm just gonna collect those. Fuck it. I feel like the time passing by thing's slower than it was. Is that just my imagination? Where can I sell copious amounts of stuff? There's a smithy. I can go see him.
You silly doggy.
The city. Actually, how much money has this fool got first?
Greetings to you.
$450. Okay.
Take care then. Thanks for nothing.
Because, like, look at some of this shit I've got on my horse to sell. Like, even some of these weapons. Really? Why can't I... Can't get to my horse from here? Are you fucking serious? I can? Okay. Well, I'll clean this guy out of his $450. And then I'll,
The Lord be with you.
with you.
I apologize.
I'll sell him a bunch of swords that I can. Where'd the knight sword come from? I'm just going to sell him anything that's on me that I don't want. I've got some of those books and shit. No, I can't sell that to him. I mean, I could buy all of these that I don't have. Pay 1,300. I can sell more. That won't give me a lot to sell armor. He seemed to be giving me a lot for this stuff. There was 2 bits of armor there, these. Well, they're worth over 1,000 each. That's fine. I'm just gonna do it because I'm here.
Worried about the price? Well, I suppose we can try.
I've got 10 grand in the bank already, so I think I'm fine.
Aye, you'll convince me with that price. Thank you, and a good day to you, friend.
Now, how much money's he got now? Well, he's got like 1,100 bucks. I'm just gonna say. Yeah, I mean, what do I need money for at this point? I got 10 grand. I'm gonna come across more and more stuff. This is more about inventory management than it is getting best price. Like, I'll sell him some of the cheapest shit, I think. Let's just go sell that stuff and see what I can get for it. So you reckon hold on to it until I get to the city? Is that what you're telling me? Is that your strong advice that I'm ignoring? Fine. how soon should I be heading to the city? Like, I guess I can just do it, can't I? Old Khuntza. Okay. Look at this fucking... I can't see myself finishing this game in 200 hours. There's so much stuff to do. Okay. I'm gonna leave it here anyway, because it's like nearly 1 AM. Ah, this game just keeps getting bigger and better, doesn't it? I'll probably get caught. Me personally will get caught. I'm a pretty good thief. I'll let you have you know. I just take everything all the time. Maybe I can pick up these arrows. Is this
Good
fuckboy?
doggy, good boy.
Call me a dog. She gets it. She's whistling as well. I don't think I should go in here.
Here for?
No, I didn't mean to. I was just having a look.
What are you waiting for?
Just having a look. What's in here?
Greetings to you.
What will you do now?
We'll give it some thought and see. Hopefully we'll know better when you come back from Liechtenstein.
Who is this Kubyanka, anyway? How long have you known each other?
We were defending a castle and hiding in the woods together. But he was always closer with the devil.
Can he be trusted?
Aye. When he's sober, that is. When he gets drunk, it's better to keep an eye on him. He's known to provoke until fists start flying. Did you see what happened when we first arrived?
You mean how they wanted to cut his throat for cheating at dice?
Aye. It's best not to play with him. You'd be better off tossing your coins straight into a pile of shit.
I don't care what fucking dice he's got. I will kick his ass.
Aren't you worried about Catherine?
Do you think I
I mean,
should
maybe
be?
it's Catherine.
I don't know.
Or is she like
A lone
Siska's
woman in a big city needs to
girl?
be careful in any case. But when you're stalking Liechtenstein,
I mean, I know we can romance
that can be really
Hans,
dangerous.
and that's going to
No
be a
one
thing.
forced Catherine. She knows what she's doing, and she can take care of herself. Remember how she dealt with the guards at Trotsky? She's braver and more dangerous than half my old band.
aye, but what if someone tries to...
Catherine sharpens her dagger every day. It's always razor sharp. Whoever tries will regret it.
I'm up to
sorely.
where you're at now.
What should I know about the devil?
Just look at him, and you'll know everything. His face reveals it all.
I heard he's a nobleman, but he doesn't look like it.
He's the captain of Znojmo, but it's true that he doesn't care much for noble manners. He has a foul mouth, and he's anything but chivalrous in a fight.
I suppose he's not a pure, kind soul like you, eh?
Certainly not. He's as twisted as a hangman's noose. He can also be bitter and angry as a rabid dog. It's certainly better not to fuck around with him.
What draws you to him, then?
We're both different. That's our strength. I'm in charge when everything goes according to plan. When things go to shit, he takes over. It often turns bloody, but sometimes victory is more important than honor.
Okay. But you've obviously been to the city. Is that right, Tomax?
My God, what now?
Don't be such a sad sack. Alright. I thought we were going to... Is this where we... There's a whole town over here. Fuck, there must be so much game left. Just Kuttenberg is fucking huge. You've been all over doing side missions. Oh yeah, you've done the band, so you're still ahead of me. So I've got the band and Liechtenstein. So I don't know which one I'll do first. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna bail. It's sleepy time. I'll quite possibly be back on again tomorrow night, I think. I need to keep plugging on this. I can't afford to have weeks where I stream on a Sunday and then do 2 or 3 streams. I need to be streaming this 5 nights if I'm going to get through it in a meaningful time. So then there's other games coming out. I mean, when's Night Rain out? Is that March? Is that this month or is it May? I want to play that when it comes out. Part of me wants to check out Assassin's Creed Shadows.
That just makes no fucking sense. I mean, it's just bullshit.
May. Yeah. Why does May trigger that cheer? Oh, mate, you said makes sense. Makes more sense. They're right there. Okay, anyway, that's enough about talking about shit games that I want to play when I'm in the middle of playing a good one. Okay, I'm going to finish here. I'll pick it up again probably tomorrow night, and we'll just keep on going. Alright, I'm out. GG's. I'll catch you later. See you, Tom X.
Chapter 1. I walked to school 18 miles each morning, milked the goats, plucked the chickens, played hooky, caught fireflies, went skinny dipping in the watering hole, said my prayers every night, and got whipped with a maple switch twice a week. That was life. Chapter 2. My father went off to fight in the war to end all wars. It didn't, and what was left of him came back in a pine box with a flag on top. End of Chapter 2. Next, I went to officer school, and 20 years passed at the speed of a dream. A wife, a son, a daughter, a poodle. Chapter 3, another war. Arms and legs blown off like popcorn. Eyeballs gouged out figuratively and literally. The men put on shows under the palm fronds, dressed as women in hula skirts. That was life. In the meantime, somebody else's story. A man thinks up a number, divides it by 1 trillion, plugs it into the square root of the circumference of the Earth, multiplied by the speed of a splitting atom, and voila, progress. I'm not a scientist. You are. End of Chapter 3. Junior stargazers and space cadets. We watch transfixed as you enter into uncharted territories of the brains and spirit. If you wanted to live a nice, quiet, peaceful life, you picked the wrong time to get born. That's my speech.